So we go up here, we grab the ledge for some reason, then we turn on the speed key because we all know exactly what's going to happen. It's just going to take a really long time. I am glad I have Banjo-Kazooie mostly because when characters consistently ignore me and won't talk to me, instead of hearing ha ha ha, you hear I think that sound is less annoying. At least I do. So yeah, we're Mumbo, and I'm gonna keep the speed key on because, yeah, playing as Mumbo is very Mumbo-rific. So now I'm gonna show you what the Mumbo spell is. It's enlarge. Yeah, we just make things really big. We'll be back later to figure out what exactly that did. And I will continue to keep the speed key on. Except for right here, when I know I'm going to make a save state. And I'm going to keep the speed key on, but hopefully not fall. Please don't fall. Hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall. Okay, there we go. So yeah, back to the cave with the Jiggy de Grace. Yeah, this is a family of Stegosauri, or Stegosauruses. It's definitely not Stegosauri. Everyone's got problems, and you gotta fix them. One of them, it's missing. This one is too small, and the other one is sick. Many of them will involve using the same things multiple times. I really don't have any reason to enlarge these, but I may as well to enhance the humor of it all. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright, time to go back to Baron Bird. And now I will turn the speed key off. So now we're gonna try and make it across that ledge that I got triple hit and died on a while ago. It's just a Cheeto page, but it is a thing and I must get it, because this is a collectathon and that's what we do. Right, so you're going to appear, I'm gonna kill you, and then we're gonna speed key, because that's the only one here. I just got really unlucky last time. Cheeto page. And we're still gonna get eaten, but I don't care. Ta-da! And believe it or not, things are actually beginning to wind down in this level. Not to the point that I'll be done with this level by the end of this segment, but to the point where I've showcased nearly every area in the level, and yeah, we'll just be revisiting a few areas to get some more things, essentially, is what's going to be happening. So we should probably be taking care of all those eggs that Terry mentioned, but before we do that, I want to see what happens when we call the train here. Oh, who am I kidding? See what happens. I know exactly what's going to happen, and that's why I'm doing it. Oh man, I thought I had it so that I was gonna use my pecking move like as soon as I landed. Train sign. Reading the train sign. I would like to. There we go. Alright, yes, Chuffy, I would like you to come here. It's almost pointless to ask. I really wouldn't bother to read the train sign unless I wanted to bring it here. Although it does trigger a really long cutscene, so if you only wanted to read the sign to find out where the train was and not bring it there, I'm sure why you would, but I guess that's why they made that an option. So you might have forgotten, because it happened a long time ago, but yeah, we put that dinosaur in there, Witchy World, and that's the missing dinosaur from the Staracthosaurus. family. So now we've already got 2/3 of that crazy side quest completed already. Aren't we special? I'm gonna keep the speed key on for the time being, just because that is the reason. And you just gotta have to accept it. Alright, so now that we've done that, that's not the way I meant to go. So now that we've done that, let's see what happened to Wumba earlier. So Wumba, there we go. Having a lot of problems that were occurring mostly in earlier parts of this playthrough. The things that require the B button not ignoring me, and the save state's not working. So you go in a giant Wumba pool, you get a giant transformation. I am Big Daddy T-Rex. I make lots of noise, and I'm totally invincible, just like the van from Witchy World. It's pretty great. And now you know why the opening to this area, as well as that tunnel over there, are so massive. To contain me. So we got this switch here, which I'm not pressing yet because there is a time limit associated with it. So first we're going to do the other thing that this guy can do. That's right, it's yet another transformation that can only do 2 things. And I don't know why I'm taking the scenic route, but I'm already too far gone. So yeah, we're taking the scenic route, going the long way. So here's this guy. Normally he's not scared. If you go with the baby T-Rex, he'll just laugh at you. But if you go with this guy, he drops everything and runs. That opens up an area that we will get to later. You already saw it, because they showed it off when they were showing off the eggs. I wonder, can I use warp pads with this guy? You are too big to use the warp pads. Alright. I was not aware of that. Alright. Well, may as well go ahead and do the other thing that this guy can do. See a giant switch? Use a giant character. And as I said previously, time limit. Now we're gonna go back, and I said we're gonna go back? Okay, thank you. Luckily, the timer stops while you're inside here. And by inside here, I mean while you're doing the transformation thing, not while you're actually inside here. The time limit isn't really that strenuous, which is why I'm okay with having the speed key on this whole time, but it's just annoying because you have to do it right before you do the other stuff. Alright, so where would I like to head next? I'd say it's time we go hatch all those eggs, since I've mentioned doing it already. And in order to hatch said eggs, we got to put on shoes. Don't you put on shoes when you hatch eggs? Why did I turn the speed key off? There we go. Yeah. No, I think it's alright to turn the speed key off. So we're gonna go in this cave. I hope this is the right cave. Yes, it is. So we got a new move. Does it have anything to do with hatching eggs? Oh crap, I gave it away. Oh well. So now we're gonna fail at jumping up basic platforms. Because that's always fun to watch. Because it is a Kazooie only move, so I gotta go in here. Always collect clockwork and grenade eggs. Alright, so now we get the move. He talks to us on the first B button press. You sit on eggs by crouching and pressing B. That's all there is to it. You just sit down. Yep, that's pretty much the only thing this area is good for. Except for the fact that it is also the area that, do you remember the caveman that you have to sneak up on in, what was the name of that place? Mayhem Temple? Yeah, this is actually the same area. I can show you where that routes to in a minute, but first let's start hatching some eggs. I have no idea if that's what a baby pterodactyl is, and I kind of have a suspicion that science doesn't either. But it is pretty cute. That pretty much falls right into the cuteness formula. Take anything, literally anything, make a smaller version of it, it's cute. Don't believe me? Try it with literally any animal. I mean it, literally any animal. No, I'm not going to be posting random pictures of baby animals that are disgusting, because there are a few, but I think we can agree that even to those, some people will find them cute. Boy, I am getting tired of this ledge. Series of ledges, that is. Okay. So yeah, we hatched an egg that was in the middle of a crevice. I'm not going to make any other joke aside from that about it. You guys are disgusting. So yeah, we go down this tunnel and oh my gosh, this area looks so familiar. So that's the way we want to go if we feel like going back to Mayhem Temple, and that's the way you go if you feel like going back to Pterodactyl Land. If you remember when I was picking up shoes a long time ago trying to get up to the Pterid's nest, that's where that goes in, but since we didn't come in through that way, we'll just have to go back the way we came, which means avoiding the evil nest, which does appear first in this level, so that might catch you off guard if you're not ready for it, but by this point, if you're not trying to challenge yourself and you're collecting empty honeycomb pieces, you're long past the point where taking 1 damage isn't that big of a deal anymore.